Welcome back, guys. Today I've been focusing on getting the apron to line up and fit to where I'm happy with it. It's not looking too bad now. The main bits are obviously the seam here. I had a big gap along here that I had to work with. There's the beading to go in all the way around yet, which will hide a lot of the imperfection, should we say, but it's not looking too bad. Yeah, so there we go with that. Probably should test fit the other side wing as well to make sure it sits nicely, but it did last time it was on there, so I'm not expecting any issues. However, next on the agenda is the bonnet, which is overall for a bonnet not too bad shape. We've got a repair I need to do here, so I'm just gonna slice that out, put a bit of metal in there, no big deal. And then we've obviously got typical ropey sections, and as you look down at it, the rest of it's not too bad. Might have to make a lip up along here, take all this off on there. Overall it's not too bad. One thing that I plan on doing, as you can see, this is pulled away here compared with there. So these, when you open these bonnets, what tends to happen is there's a lot of flex, see that? And if a bit of wind catches it, then you're just going to get stuff like damage like that, and that's where it's torn here. So what I'm planning on doing is, this is not set in stone, but I'm going to brace it somehow. It might just be a case of some tabs around it, but maybe something, you know, across something. Just, I know the Super Beetles, if you see them, they have a shorter bonnet, and they actually have a section that runs across here to support it. So I'm planning on doing something like that while I'm at this stage with the bonnet. So I'm going to do the lip, weld repairs, and then we're going to see about doing something across this section here, just give it some more strength and support. Alright, so let's have a closer look. This section here, you see I've scribed out where I want to remove, and the reason being is, look under here, it's a bit rough. So I'm going to replace all of that, cut out a piece of metal, and that's what I'll come up with. It's not perfect, but matches the profile pretty well for the most part. Obviously we kick out there a little bit. So what I'm thinking, to weld this in place so we don't lose any of this shape, the best thing that we do is probably a cutting butt. So I'll have this held in place. I'll do a cut down there, push this flush, put some tacks on it, do the same over here, same along here, and then I'll just be able to take the whole thing out from the back side. And that way I shouldn't really lose the shape of the bonnet. That's what I'm hoping anyway. We'll see how that goes. Hope I didn't lose too many of you during the struggle there. See what goes into trying to set up a simple shot of just welding something in place. It's a bit of a nightmare. Anyway, you can see how it's going here. I don't want to bore you too much with this. Obviously we blew through there, but see what's happening. Hopefully profile's not too far off. How do I look? That might turn out okay. I'm going to continue on struggling with this. I'm going to make a bit more of a cut here. What you try and do is make like a 45 degree angle with the cutting disc between the two pieces of metal, and what that does is it doesn't give you too great of a gap to weld. You do want a bit of a gap, but if you do it on an angle like that, it gives you like a good sized gap to weld to. I'm sure you've seen people explain it better than I do. There's plenty of videos on that. Let's say anyway, I'm going to continue on welding this up, come back in when I'm done, and the next bit will be to make a lip up along the edge there. It shouldn't be too difficult. I'll just get a profile like I did, some cardboard, and then just cut the curve shape out of a piece of metal, weld that in, easy peasy. And then obviously I'm going to grind all this back up, probably to about there, make a nice new lip along there, same over there. So there's quite a bit of work to do, but making progress, that's the main thing. Right, see you in a sec. Alright, I'm done for the day. Car's all covered over, door's back over there. It's the piece that I cut out. So it's fairly weak. The bit I put in is much stronger. I couldn't really bend it at all. This, well, there you go. So it was worth doing. It's gonna come out okay. It's not like perfect. I've still got to finish welding obviously, but I don't want to rush it. We're gonna get distortion and stuff like that, so I'm gonna come back and continue on with that. That's gonna do it. Thanks everyone for watching. See you in the next video. Cheers.